Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Pokémon Legends ZA. We are going this way so that we can get to Zygarde. Apologies for both my dryer and the echo. I'd fix it if I knew how to. With my technology capabilities, I'm just happy I'm able, I have sound. So, oh, we have a Pidgeot, Lucario. Anna. Igor, martial arts prodigy and founder of the Fist of Justice, at your service. She knows who you are, dummy. We'll take point in this district as was discussed at the strategy meeting. If you're wondering, I was the one holding Igor's phone during the meeting. As usual, he'd crush her in his giant fists otherwise. Both Pokémon certainly are out in force. A dire situation such as this requires teamwork. We must battle arm in arm to make it through. Do anything arm in arm with Igor and he'll break your bones. Just stick with me, okay, Anna? When they do that. And why can't I hit this thing? What is going on? Justice prevails. There's no end to them, but there's also no one getting angry at me for battling too much. At last, it's time for me to unleash the strength I've gained training with the Fist of Justice. Igor, remember the plan. We're fighting to get Anna to the next rendezvous point. It's time for me to make a stand. Go on ahead, Anna. Hurry. Oh, Gwyn, you're fighting for me at last? Oh, again, Igor. Anna, bump me. That's your fist bump? Good luck. Let's get moving. Catch me if you can. Well, there was a bridge. It seems we cannot reach the bridge due to all this debris. I could simply leap across the water with my finely honed muscles, but that is no help to you. We had best find another way. Any clever ideas? That pile of paneling can help? I see. That section of the wall that was around the tower would make a fine bridge if we could knock it down. Even my mighty fist may struggle to fell such a massive target. The Lynx, time to mega evolve. One trainer, one Pokémon, one heart. Justice Punch! Ooh, excellent bridge there, Ivor. There you go, a way to cross. It was making me nervous to leave you unsupervised, Ivor, so here I am. I see Felinx saved the day. Gwyn, you're alive! Quiet down, of course I'm alive. My apologies, I can't help but worry about you ever since that time you went missing. Save your concern for Lumiose, not me. Right, let's see the plan through to its finish. Other rogue Pokemon will undoubtedly appear. Hurry to Zygarde, Anna. Yes, go on ahead for Lumiose. This is an excellent bridge. Hey, Streamer Lady's just I love how she just calls Kanari Streamer Lady. Is Naveen gonna get upset? Yeah, her name is Kanari. Kanari! She's not some random streamer. Yo! Things ain't looking great, huh? These poor Pokemon ain't exactly acting out for the fun of it either. So, we doing something about it, or? Yeah, we have to. Like I said in the strategy meeting, we're here to help you out. Lumiose is my city. I was born and raised here. There's no way I'm sitting this out. Don't count me out either, kid. It ain't luck that ran my construction company all these years. I'd never let Kanari deal with this alone. Besides, I can't just stand by while my city takes a beating. I feel bad for Blastoise and Steelix. Looks like Rogue Mega Evolution's really hurting them. Let's go, Anna. These rogue Pokemon ain't gonna save themselves. We'll work on putting together some scaffolding so you can keep moving ahead. Look lively, folks. We got a big job to do. Got it, boss. You there. This is a work site, not a stand back and watch site. Sap to it. I beg your pardon? Me? You want me to help too? Come on, Anna. Show us why we should call you the strongest Mega Evolution user. Ooh, if you could take care of the Blastoise, I could take care of the Mega Steelix. they always target you? Pokémon targeted you, once there was a Pokémon out on the field, they stopped targeting you. I hate the fact that even if there's a Pokémon out on the field, the Pokémon target you. See? There's a Pokémon out on the field, and it's still targeting me. Didn't even let me. Oh my god. I'm gonna cut to when I actually win. Okay. You may be the MVP of the ZA Royale, but me and Electros got the award for most improved. Here, let me heal up your hard-working Pokemon. We got our work done while you were battling. Feast your eyes on our scaffolding masterpiece. Oh, wow. Dang, Pops, you didn't have to go this hard. Like, seriously, we just needed a path forward. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Extra drilling, the team really pulled out all the stops. I think it's fair to say that this is our finest, most amazing scaffolding course yet. But I'm sure you're up for the challenge, eh, kid? Nobody needs a challenge right now! When Lumiose needs fixing, we fix it up right. But we can't repair lives that are lost. So we're counting on you to get out there and do your thing. Mean Electros can take care of any rogue Pokemon. Go, Anna. Sure I don't miss any, Ooh, another Max Robot. Where am I going? Ah! God damn it. Trying to save Lumiose and they're sitting here building a scaffolding course. Nari was right. I don't need a challenge right now. Go! Nicely done, kids. We put our heart and soul into the obstacle course and you cleared it beautifully. For real, that was all kinds of impressive. Uh-oh. Looks like trouble just joined the chat. Guess that's the price of being the cutest, coolest, cleverest streamer in Lumiose. I mean, in Kalos, yeah? Anyway, how's your back holding up, Pops? It'll hold up however long it needs to for my city and my grandkids. Now go for it, folks. The deadline is looming. Any percent speed run mode? Let's go. Hey, could you hurry it up? I'm getting tired. Ooh. Hello. Greetings. I have been expecting you. Where's she sent? Hello there, my dear Anna. You must be terribly disappointed to be met by Labane instead of myself. I do apologize. No, I'm happy. Labane is less annoying. Unfortunately, there is work elsewhere to which only an elite like myself can attend, such as liaising with the mayor and mobilizing the forces needed to defend our city. Which is why my dear Labane is present to support you on my behalf. She is as fine a battler as you will ever meet, so I expect that she will be of some assistance to you. And so, my dear Anna, I kindly ask that you pacify those poor rogue Mega Evolved Pokémon before I arrive there. Now, I send you all my love and best wishes with this beautiful bundle I fist. Yeah, I still don't like her. Labane, I trust you will do your utmost to aid our dear friend. Try not to be a hindrance. With that, I bid you adieu. Yeah, she loves running her mouth. As if I'd ever be a hindrance. Give me a break. After all, it's not every day I get to take on worthy opponents like rogue Mega Evolved Pokémon. Don't worry, I know this isn't just fun and games. These Pokémon have Mega Evolved against their will and they're suffering from it. Well, my partner and I are going to use our strength to free them from their suffering. Let's do this. Yes, let's do this. Easier. That was awesome. You killed it out there. Yeah, it helps when you have a person who pulls their weight and who keeps one Pokemon occupied. Man, it feels great to battle side by side with someone who's not uptight. Fighting beside yourself is always kind of a struggle for me, honestly. What is it you struggle with, Labane? What in the heck did you... I mean, how long... it was nothing, Lady Jacinth. Pay me no mind. We'll revisit your attitude and choice of words another time. For now, it appears some uninvited guests have decided to join us, Labane. Naturally, Lady Jacinth, your renown draws crowds, but I fear they have us outnumbered. You have a point. They look like quite a handful, even with the combined efforts of myself, Labane, and you, Anna. I think this calls for a secret weapon. Yes, Lady Jacinth. Kindly follow me this way. Your attention please, dear Pokémon. Allow me to welcome you into Lady Jacint's personal battle arena. Jacint Zone on. This Jacint Zone should be enough to impede any Pokémon. Please continue on, Anna. Did somebody heal my Pokémon? Let's go, Jogalgi. You and me are gonna keep these streets safe. Come, my dearest Clefable, let us show our new friends the finest hospitality for Lumiose. Oh, good. Okay, I'm heading that way. Hello, Corbo. Report in, Philippe. How's the look over there? See, that'll work fine. Ne'er-do-wells like us gotta show what we're really worth at times like these. Me? I'm getting a real warm welcome from a couple of rogue Pokémon. But don't you worry about me. Our favorite do-gooder just came to the rescue. Listen, Philippe, this situation's bound to have people feeling down in the dumps. You and your crew get something ready to lift people up. Like a cookout. Or maybe something special. About time you shut up. By the looks of it, these friendly rogue Pokémon have been waiting for you too. I think it's time we work together again. Been a minute since we did, eh? Don't worry, me and Scolipede have your back. Oh good, you concentrate on Mega Gardevoir, and I'll take on Delayed. Got my grunts waiting ahead. Come on, let's get moving. Philippe isn't here yet? Afraid not, sir. Sorry I'm late, boss. You were supposed to put a ladder here. So tell me, why don't I see one? Am I just an idiot who can't spot a big ladder? Well, we tried setting up a ladder, boss. We even tried the elevators and what? All you're trying doesn't seem to have resulted in anything to show. Well, rogue Pokemon busted them up, boss. They smashed everything. Guess we gotta do something about this ourselves then. Rust Syndicate. Time to show our mettle. You got it, boss. Once you choose your path, there's no turning back. The only way is forward. know how Mega Evolution is an expression of the bonds between people and Pokemon? Here's an expression of the bonds between the members of the Rust Syndicate. A human ladder. Boss, Mr. Carbo, we've already fallen off the straight and narrow, and at this rate we're gonna fall short here too. Looks like we're one person short. What do we do? Only one thing to do. My grunts are giving their all, and as their leader, I need you to give just as much and then some. Don't you worry about me. My word's my bond, and I'm not breaking either tonight. This is our highest calling. Literally. No need to hesitate. Climb on up. I mean it, don't dilly-dally. You better climb up fast, quick, because I don't know how long we'll last. Go get him, Anna. What would happen if I fell off the roof again? Should I satisfy my curiosity or should I go on it? I'm gonna satisfy my curiosity. What would happen? What are you doing down here? You fell off. You better get back over here. We're all counting on you, Chief. Okay. As much as I'd really like to find out what happens, what he says if I fall off again, I should continue. But that was funny. Oh yeah, I'm getting close to Zygarde. Oh, no. Oh my, do we have some late customers? I'm afraid that Nauvoo Cafe is closed for the day. But you seem in need of some help from us anyway, don't you? Well, we offer more than fresh, fragrant blends. We've got high-quality trainers, too. Talking will have to wait. We have Pokémon to take care of. I'll be back when I win. Now then, with that disturbance taken care of, I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Namu Cafe. Take it already. Thank you! I bet your Pokémon are feeling as perked up as anything now, too, right? You know, many people have likened the bitter depths of a fine roast to the nature of life itself. In times like these, I quite see what they mean. We failed to keep the tower from running amok. Now we must rely on you to salvage the situation. What are you gonna do? I will never be able to outrun my connection to Team Flare. Nor can I change those who will never forgive Team Flare for what happened 5 years ago. What I can control is what I do next. I will protect the people of this city, no matter what they may think of me. And what about you? What is it that you most want to achieve now? I want to help your band. That is a noble desire. Now let us set out to accomplish what we must. Oh. Zygarde! I suspect Zygarde has been watching to see if you would make it this far. And now it shows itself at last, having deemed you worthy to battle alongside it. Oh, that's a lot of Mega Boosters. Looks like we've got more customers incoming. Not sure they'll appreciate our blends though. Unlikely. At least not when they've gone rogue like this. Let's get them back to seeing reason. You go do something about that tower. After all, the cafe can't exactly turn a profit if that thing blasts away half the neighborhood. We will handle this area for you. This way. Yeah, I won't forgive the Team Flare past, but if the new Team Flare can move forward into doing good, but I especially won't forgive Lysander. Hey Anna, I can see you from up here. Looks like you met up with Zygarde, huh? Remember the day we met? How we got a glimpse of Floette's Light of Ruin? That move's gonna pack even more punch now. Watch yourself if Floette starts attacking. Zygarde, you and Anna have to save Floette, and all of Lumiose. I see you have proven yourself worthy of Zygarde's trust, Anna. I have gathered 99 of the lost Zygarde cells. Only one cell remains. The 1% needed to complete Zygarde at last. But afterward, will Zygarde and you truly be able to pacify this raging monstrosity? Will you be able to save Floette and your friend who are trapped within this rogue tower? The answer lies with you. I know that I was once among those who chose to take rather than to give. But that is no way to save the world. You must be one who gives. Give to Zygarde that which is dear to you as a trainer. Give it the courage that drives you to stand and fight. Give it the opening it needs to attack. Cell that's been following me since the beginning. fit, I'm naming it Optimus Prime. Because that's the one it reminds me of. Anklet is ready to destroy anyone who comes near it. I guess I meant to attack. Lots of healing, lots of revives, but we did it. We put an end to Aang Floette's rampage. The tower, or Aang, or whatever it's called, it stopped. It seems you and Zygarde managed to save the day, Anna. Yo, don't forget about us! What about all the rogue Pokémon? They have all been pacified. When the top-ranked trainers of the ZA Royale join forces, we can accomplish anything. Allures, that goes without saying. All thanks to the superstar of Lumiose, Jacinthe, and the rest of you, I suppose. Sure, fine, whatever you say at this point. Thank you all, seriously. Especially you, Anna. Urbane, are you alright? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Now all that's left is for Mega Floette to take control of Aang and put all this to bed. And once we get all this cleaned up, I trust Quizartico is going to throw us a nice celebration. I'll see that it happens. After all, it's thanks to the efforts of Team MZ that we managed to stop the tower. I imagine AZ must be smiling. Splendid! I believe Rishisime would be the ideal venue for such a gathering when the time comes. Pass. I'm down for whatever, so long as everyone has a good time. Zap you later. Just one last step, Floette. Do your thing. What was that sound? Good question. Wait, it can still move? What's Aang trying to do? That's not good. How's Floette doing? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, not the ultimate weapon. Oh no. It can't be. No way. If Aang fires Floette's Light of Ruin while it's all powered up like this, there won't be any Lumiose left to rebuild. Something inside your satchel is shaking? Some kind of power is emanated from your pebble. A Zygarde? Got a cannon on his head. Good. I'm glad everybody's okay. As ever, it is our choices today that shape our tomorrows. I will forever be grateful to you, Team MZ, my dear friends. I wonder what happened if you did nothing for the pebble. Well, I'm gonna let this run. But thanks for joining me on my journey, and I will see you when this is over. And we'll do some of the after game stuff, and the DLC will be a different playlist. That's not a good omen. Oh, even his grave is imposing. I guess that's fitting for AZ in a way. It seems like he handled all the preparations for it by himself. He had me take his measurements, but he told me it was so I could make him some new clothes. Also, he could have his grave dug. Keep watching over Lumiose, AZ. We'll make sure it becomes like you wanted. A city of harmony between us and Pokémon. For 3,000 long years, he bade farewell to so many. And now, we bid farewell to him. Let's go home. We need a good meal. Yes, that. I'm starving. It'll be that curry again, I suppose. We've got so much left to take care of, so many things to clean up and set right. Thank you for everything. Some days after the events with the tower, as calm begins to return to the city, your alarm is going off. Some vacation. Ooh. Can I go in here? No, I cannot. Morning. Or afternoon, I guess. It's not been a restful few days for any of us, I imagine. Not after that awful battle with the tower and AZ passing away. Yeah, that awful tower won't quit hanging around in my nightmares. At least they'll be able to clean things up. The reopening ceremony for Central Plaza should be wrapping up about now, in fact. I'm glad the plaza's fixed, but is now really the time for having ceremonies? Now is exactly the time, I say. We've got to celebrate where we can, even if it feels hard. After 2 catastrophes in 5 years, Lumiose needs all the happy occasions it can get. I guess you have a point. Anyway, did you figure out what you're gonna do, Anna? What I'll do? About your wish, the one you get for reaching rank A. You should have gotten a message about it when you signed up on the ZA app. Anyone who attains the highest rank, rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Lumiose's strongest trainers and be granted a wish, as long as it is in their power to fulfill. Does that ring a bell? I suppose your next step would be to talk to Vinny about what you desire. Well, you'll need to figure out what to ask for first, right? You saved the city. I bet they'd give you anything. Hey everyone, come here a sec. I found something while I was sorting through AZ's stuff. Is that a letter? Could it be his will? I think so. Here, I'll read it out. To Team NZ, my dear friends, if you are reading this letter, then it would seem my time has finally come to an end. I leave you these instructions and final wishes. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It is yours. If keeping it running would place a burden on your young lives, you may sell it. I only ask you continue to look after Floette and all those who live in Lumiose City. I have been blessed to see the people of the city grow closer to all their new Pokémon neighbors. It is as you young ones once said, a joining of X and Y axes that were never expected to meet. May you all bring about a true evolution in the relationship between Pokémon and humankind. I have lived so very, very long and seen so many go before me. But thanks to you all, I know I will now go to meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of this old heart. Signed, AZ. Oh, AZ. When we left him on the roof, the day the tower went berserk, he must have already been prepared for his end. Yeah, I think so. So what will we do about the hotel? I guess we don't need to worry about turning it into a thriving business. AZ did tell us he saw it more as his own final residence than anything. He did, yes, but keeping a building like this in good repair won't be cheap. Should we ask Vinny for help? I bet Hazardico would lend a hand. I wouldn't want to use our ZA Royale wish on that. I don't think it's what we worked so hard for. Vinny, what's up? You were promised one wish to be granted if you achieved rank A. It's time we took care of that. Please join us on the south side of Centrico Plaza. Got it. See you at Centrico Plaza. We'll be waiting for you. You all heard that, right? It's time to go meet Vinny. Guess you got until you reach Centrico Plaza to figure out what you want to ask for. I'll figure it out. I expect everyone's quite curious to see what our two A-rank trainers will request. Yeah, probably, but no use getting nervous about it. Let's get to Centrico Plaza. My dear Team MZ, what? We simply had to find out what both of you A-rank trainers would wish for. The bottom line is this: I would love nothing more than the opportunity to battle all of you again. And why not just ask us to battle like trainers normally do? I am so glad you asked. My dream is to help every resident of Lumiose to become the best trainer they can be. And my dream is to make the citizens of Lumiose strong so that we can get rid of the wild zones. Oh dear, I would never have expected to share a dream with someone like you. Nevertheless, I certainly would not object if you felt inclined to ask on my behalf for a tournament that is open to every trainer in Lumiose. As for the name, how about something like Les Sublime Ultra Tournoi de Justice? At that point, would you even call it a tournament? I'm not even gonna touch this conversation. Vinny's waiting. Let's go. Ooh, I got side quest. That I'll probably do in a post game episode. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today, children. First of all, I offer my most sincere apologies to Team Whimsy regarding the Prism Tower affair. It should have been up to Quizarticle Inc. to resolve the situation. Yet it fell to you to rescue Lumiose's residents, human and Pokémon alike. We owe you all a great debt. Oh, jeez. Thank you, but I wouldn't go that far. And the Prism Tower thing was no one's fault. It's not like you could have just told the whole city something was up. It would have caused a panic. It's just such a shame that AZ's attempt to protect Lumiose went so wrong. But we managed to right it, with the help of those tough trainers Anna had battled. Anyway, I think we would have tried to help out no matter what. We love Lumiose after all. It does my heart good to hear that you all feel this way. That's it. Vinny? Yes, ma'am. As you know, reaching rank A in the ZA Royale earns you the right to have one wish granted, as long as that wish is within the capability of Quizarticle Inc. to grant, of course. What about the person you've been searching for, Bane? You could get help looking for them. That's a personal thing, I guess. I can just find them myself. A wish this big feels like it should go towards something that help everyone. Ooh, I know, we could combine your two wishes. I bet that gets us something really cool. They're the ones with the wishes, you know. In that case, what do you say, Anna? How about battle Pokémon? That seems like one promising way to make the city as joyful as it can be. Jacinth and the others sure seem hype about that idea. I'm on board with more Pokémon battles for sure. How about we ask for the ZA Royale to continue? I see. What an interesting turn of events. Something wrong? No. Rather, AZ had approached me as well to ask if the ZA Royale could be continued even after its original purpose had been served. Perhaps he, better than any other, understood the value of engaging in Pokémon battles after such a long life spent watching others. If you will give me but a moment. Attention ZA Royale Operations Team. This is your green light to push the update to the app as discussed. As you'll see when you next check your app, you should now be registered to take part in the Infinite ZA Royale. I'll inform the other ZA Royale participants about the update and our plans for this competition. Let me see. I suppose we might as well begin at once. We'll kick it off this very night. Man, you work fast, Vinny. So AZ wished for this to happen too. I wonder if there really are things you can only understand through Pokémon battles. We'll find out through the ZA Royale. Listen up. Starting now, we're rivals. It seems a marvelous future awaits us. As much as we work to improve the city itself, its people and Pokémon are what truly matters most. I hope the competition sparked by the ZA Royale will continue breathing new life into Lumiose. No time to waste. Let's get ready. The Infinite ZA Royale awaits. Okay, so this is where I'm going to leave this episode, and I'll do another one tomorrow, and we'll go around and clean up all of this, and yeah, so I will definitely be training some Pokemon, so. Alright, Leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you have not already, because there will be more coming your way. And I will see you all next time. Bye!